Hey guys, I'm Savina and welcome back to the Witching Hour. Before getting into it, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, and if you do, thank you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I am on a mission right now to just hit my first 300 subscribers and we go from there, one subscriber at a time, and you all matter. Anyway, life has been a bit crazy lately. This is just a kind of chit chat video with you. I'm going to get a little bit more personal. It is April 7th that I'm filming this. And if you've been here from the beginning, next month actually makes a year since I started my channel. And I can't even believe it. Time flies. And yeah, it's crazy to me, okay? So it's been almost a year. A couple months ago, I really started getting momentum on here, and things really started picking up for me. And then life happened. Things happened. I had to quarantine. There was times I couldn't film, and my plan was to film at least one video a week. Every Friday was my upload day. And then I got to a point where I was actually doing 2 videos a week. And like I said, life happened. I went from skipping weeks to a video here and there, and it felt like everything that was picking up pace kind of just went right back down. But I am telling myself if I did it once, I can do it again. I hope. And I just figured what a good way to get back into things than kind of really talk about Harry Potter, what it means to me on a personal level. Like where did my love for Harry Potter come from, or how did it get this strong or this big? Also, side note, if you see in front of me, I do have things on my desk. This one, and I don't even know how I'm able to save this. This magical box has been sitting on my desk for about a month now. It's from Pretty Enchanted Shop. I will link her Instagram in my description so you can get an idea of what's inside here. But her shop is so amazing, and again, I've just been waiting for the right time to film it, or I was thinking about doing a fun reel with it. So hopefully really soon. And I also have something here that I can't wait to show you guys, but not this video, sorry. But yeah, anyways, again, life has been crazy. I've also been working on a couple other side projects as well, so that took some of my time away. But I am back, and my goal is to be at least one video a week. So every Friday. If I can't do Friday, it will be sometime during the week. I am not skipping weeks anymore. I miss doing it. There's a lot of reasons why I started. So when it comes to Harry Potter, if you don't know, I am 27. I can't even believe that. I'm 27. But I grew up with the books. I was just thinking about it the last time I talked about this stuff was one of my very first videos last year. I have not watched any of my beginning videos. I think they might be pretty cringeworthy for myself because I know how nervous I was making those videos. But they're there. Maybe I'll link it above just so you could check it out. It's only been a year, but oh my god, I feel like I've come such a long way. So I figured this is a better way to kind of get into it when I'm more comfortable talking to you guys. Harry Potter. Oh my god. So my mom was always big on education, okay? And reading at home, doing extra things at home was always a part of her life. So she actually bought Sorcerer's Stone for my older brother and sister, and it was just sitting on our bookshelf. And I want to say I was around 8 or 9. I think that's about right. And it was just sitting there. I have 3 other siblings. One day I got into like, ooh, actually no, I'm a little ahead of myself. So I saw it sitting there, and one day I decided to open up Sorcerer's Stone and start like skimming through and reading it. And it's so crazy for me to say, but that first time picking up the book, I closed it after a couple pages and I was like, this is not for me, this is boring. I thought I wasn't into it at all. So I put it down. Fast forward just a little bit time within that same kind of time frame, maybe it was just a couple weeks after, I have, like I said, 3 other siblings. I remember getting to like a disagreement with my older siblings or something like that, or they were being mean to me. Sibling life, right? And getting so upset that like I locked myself in my room, and there's just that bookshelf there, and I was just so upset. I didn't want to come out from the room. I didn't want to talk to them. I just wanted to be by myself. So here I was just looking at the bookshelf, and there was Sorcerer's Stone again, and I picked it up and I started reading again, and I was just like, well, maybe I will like it, let me try again. And I got further along and I couldn't put the book down. Like, that was it. After that, I was sold. Never looked back. I went through that book so fast. And before this, even like elementary school, before the Harry Potter series, I hated reading. I hated it. You would never find me just reading for the fun of it until Harry Potter. And I went through that book. I couldn't wait to get my hands on Chamber of Secrets. We might have already had Chamber of Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone. Just those first 2 were released when I started reading it, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. If I'm off, let me know. But I know I only have either the first book or the first 2. And man, that was it. And then after that, my mom, thank goodness, she saw how much I love this series. So she made sure when every book came out, literally it was in that first week or at least the first month, that I got my hands on the new book. And you know what? I have my mom to thank for a lot of it. There was a lot of people in my family, you know, aunts, uncles, cousins, or people being like, okay, like looking at me like so into the books and being concerned, like, oh, you know, are you worried? And my mom, she's like, no, she was happy I was into reading. She loved it. She saw how excited I was. So without fail, when those books came out, she would take me. And when those books came out, they weren't cheap either. I want to say they were at least like $50 when they first came out. And I mean, we all have our struggles, and I know it wasn't easy. I knew money was tight, but she still always made sure I got that new book no matter what. And God, I'm so thankful for that, honestly. You know, she's one of those people, is one of those people who do the best they can with whatever they got. And just, you know, if it wasn't for her, honestly, because there's a lot of people saying like, you know, maybe you shouldn't be like fueling this for her, and she didn't listen, thank God. Yeah, and I remember even some movies, going to theaters with her, and the one that sticks out to me the most is Goblet of Fire. That was coming out in theaters. I really wanted to see it. We were going with my cousins and a couple other people, and nobody else wanted to see the movie, so they wanted to see something else. She told them to go ahead, and she watched it with me, her and my little brother. and she was a good sport, and she watched it with me. And it's those little things. I have so many good, fun memories, especially when it comes to my mom, and just times where I was down, and kind of Harry Potter was my pick-me-up. And yeah, I was one of those. Obviously, I started reading the books before I was 11. So when I did turn 11, I will never forget this. And maybe you can relate. I'm going to share this story with you. 11th birthday, September 22nd. It was as soon as it hit 12 a.m. I remember getting so excited. And you know, I knew I was reading a book, but there was always a part of me, I cannot deny that I always wished or hoped that, you know, this may be real. Maybe when I turn 11, I could actually get a letter, go to Hogwarts, live my best life. Like, and I know how crazy that sounds, but I was a kid, and like I said, it was a series that did so much for me, and the thought of a whole magical world out there with, you know, just magic, castles, creatures, the chance for friendship. It was so appealing, and God, I hoped and I prayed so much, and I was like, just let it be real, even some of it. I don't know. I honestly think, I know I was expecting on that day to get my letter. So it was like from 12 all that whole day, I was just waiting, and I was like, maybe, like I held that. And obviously the whole day passed. I did not get my letter, and I remember being discouraged, but I remember the next day I told myself, okay, maybe it's not real, you know, I could accept that, but at least these books, you know, the books are real, and when I read it, I escape. And I always told myself, like, I could bring some magic into my life by keeping this stuff close to me. And, you know, and when I need to escape, I just open up the book. And that's exactly what happened. That's what it became. You know, I always felt like an oddball in school, between my family. You know, I always felt like I was different, and fitting in felt tough. And again, I feel like I identified with so many characters in the book, from Harry himself to Neville to Hermione. There's like bits and pieces of me in every single one of the main characters, or a lot of the characters at least. And I finally felt like I found the place where I fit. And, you know, in the beginning, obviously with the books and everything, I kept up with it. I read, and it was my thing, but I was much more quiet about it all. Like, I didn't share with everybody how much I love it. Like, everybody just kind of knew. And as I got older, and I kept getting older, I realized, you know what, screw it. Yeah, this is something I love. I love collecting Harry Potter stuff. I got myself a couple of Harry Potter tattoos, and I don't care anymore. And then last year, I found out about this amazing community on Instagram, on YouTube, about fans that felt like they were just like me. And in a sense, it's almost like, okay, I found the wizarding world I was hoping for. Like, you know, and it's kind of real. It's like we have our own world. We talk about things. We all collect. We all love the movies or love the books. And we have so much in common. And I made such great friendships on here. And I am so thankful that I started my channel and my Instagram account. And I connected with so many people. And my collection keeps growing. And I don't have to hide it. And that makes me happy. So it means so much to me on so many levels. And I just thought taken a break from it all, because there was points where I've been feeling overwhelmed, and like I said, a lot was going on with life. And when I stopped and took a minute to breathe, I was like, you know what, get back to why you started this in the first place. It's just to enjoy it all and connect with as much people as possible. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell. I'm gonna do better on here for you guys and for myself, because it makes me happy, and I can't wait to share more with you guys. Please let me know that I'm not the only one who actually waited for their letter. It is what it is, you know, I can help it. And at least I found our own Wizarding World today. If you have a similar story, please share. I mean, if you're too nervous or embarrassed to share in the comments, reach out to me on Instagram or email me. I always answer. Those things are linked below. I hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah, it's a bit different. It's a bit rambly maybe, but again, this is part of what Harry Potter means to me and why I got started in the first place. Next month, like I said, it's going to be a year since I started. So I think I want to do something, or I would like to do something special for that. So stay tuned. I have so many ideas going on, so bear with me. And I do hope to show you what's inside this soon. Sooner rather than later. It's a little ridiculous now. I know. With that being said, I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. It's spring, it's nice outside. I hope you're living life and you're surrounding yourself with everyone you love. And until next time, guys.